YouTubers, Glenda here. I want to share with y'all a couple of words that the Lord gave me earlier this year. I'm not sure that I shared them by video. I know that I talked about them on my blog talk program, but I keep getting emails from people that are experiencing these things, and so I wanted to share them with you in case any of y'all are experiencing these things. And please pardon my voice. I'm just recovering from being ill for a few weeks. Okay, in February, on February 16th, 2012, the Lord gave me a vision during worship, and I called it the meat grinder vision. And I want to read you what I got on that, because this is a prophetic word that I put out on the Wings of Prophecy site, and I got a huge response. A lot of people were going through this, and from what I'm seeing, there's still a number of people that are going through this now. So I think it's really important. I was in worship, and a vision appeared to me during worship. That's not real uncommon. And it looked like one of those meat grinding machines. And it had a funnel on top. And I saw a man go into the funnel and drop down into the grinder, and then it began grinding. And I began to see small pieces of hard things flying out the top of it. And I saw that he was going through terrible pain and adversity in this process, and very, very difficult situations. And I heard the words threshing floor. We all know what that means, right? And I saw that, the man was a Christian, and the fluffy, teachings that he had heard were not helping him. They were not helping him go through the pressure that he was withstanding in the meat grinder. And those fluffy teachings flew out the top of the grinder. So as I watched, I was shown the people who were in the meat grinder were those who had laid down the most for the kingdom of God. These were people who were really going higher with God, really trying to submit to the work of the cross in their lives. And when the grinder stopped, the man dropped out of the chute at the bottom. But he looked different. He was stronger. He was wearing really shiny armor, and he was smiling, and he was really happy. And I heard a word. I heard the word equipped. And off to the side, in the vision, I could see other people who had laid down less for the kingdom of God, who were also going through some things. And I saw them being like pounded by meat tenderizing mallets, and some really hard and some not so hard. And they would cry out as the mallet came down, but the gentle hand that was holding the mallet would just keep pounding. And I knew in my spirit that when I saw this, that things were being worked out of them by what they were going through. And I felt strongly that the Lord had something to say about this. And so I began to pray, and I said, Lord, what does this mean, what I saw? And he said, yes, my daughter, many of my children who have been called to my kingdom work are now on my threshing floor. I am separating from them all that does not please me and making them meet for my use. These are those who have submitted themselves wholly to me for my purposes, and great shall be their reward. For the works they shall now do glorify my Son in the earth. A time of great darkness approaches in the earth when no man shall know or understand all that is occurring. Few will see my purposes in what is to come. Only my children who have walked with me through seasons of darkness will understand and know how to acclimate themselves in that time. In that time there shall be great turmoil, great need, and much uncertainty. It shall be the darkest of times. I shall give my children who are walking close to me eyes to see in the darkness. I shall give them great and mighty revelations, that they may survive what is to come. I shall provide for them and protect them and keep all that is theirs, that they may tell others of my great faithfulness. There is nothing you need to do, my children, to prepare for what is coming, for I am able to provide all you need. Walk with me, seek my face daily. Do not neglect your time with me or be led astray by the distractions of the world, for the world cannot save you from what is to come. Go forth, speak my word, tell others of your God who is mighty to save and deliver. Watch and pray, for this time quickly approaches. Now, I did a blog talk show on this on either February 16th or February 17th of 2012, I'm not sure. And I talked about it in more detail. This word is on my website, www.wingsoffprophecy.com, if you want to read the text of it in its entirety. And I want to talk about one other word. I think I might have made a video about this, but I'm not sure. I got this one about a month later on March 15th, and it's called Unions Not of Me. And the Lord is talking about relationships in this word, and I have seen this happening all around every place. It's really important that we understand what's going on at this time. He said, relationships will be tried by fire in this time. What is not of me shall not survive the test of my refining fire. In what is coming, your unions must be pure. Many of you will experience loss in this time of refining. And in the spirit, I saw that he meant, like, if you were in a marriage that was not of him and you got a divorce, or your partner divorced you, and you lost a bunch materially. That's what I felt like he meant by that. Many of you will experience loss in this time of refining. Know that I will restore to my people what is rightfully theirs and cause you to increase more besides. I am causing unbelievers to choose now. He's talking about unions where there's a believer and an unbeliever, or someone who's lukewarm, doesn't really care one way or the other. I have come to set my people free in this time from all that keeps them from serving me with their whole hearts. I will now remove the obstacles and move my people strategically into position for that which is very soon to come. What he is saying is that what is coming in the future is going to be really hard. So he is shaking the unions that are not of him now, so that the unbeliever can either get in the game, get saved, give their life to him, and be truly part of the Christian union, or get out, so that the Christian can do what God needs them to do as he leads them and strategically positions them. That's what he means. Do not be surprised when you see long-standing unions crumble overnight, for this is my mighty hand. I am preparing you, my people. I will care for you in times to come. Have no fear, for I am a loving and faithful Father. Many of you shall fear as events planned begin to come to pass, but these things must come that my name might be glorified in all the earth before my Son soon return. And that's the Unions Not of Me word, March 15th, 2012, also on the website, www.wingsoffprophecy.com. If you're interested in receiving the prophetic words, you can sign up your email on the website, and you'll get them every time one's released. You'll get it early the next morning in your inbox. But I wanted to share those with y'all because a lot of people are in the meat grinder, and a lot of people are going through this relationship shaking thing, and they don't understand what's happening. They may fight against it. And you don't want to fight against it. You want to work with God in these things and stay calm and let him do his work, because he's going to take care of you. And what he's actually doing is preparing us for what is coming. So I hope this is a blessing to you, and I hope that it helps you. I did do a blog talk show also on the Unions Not of Me word, and it should be dated March 15th or March 16th, 2012 on my Blog Talk Radio channel, which is blogtalkradio.com/Glenda Lomax. So I hope that helps you, and I hope if you're going through any of this, I hope it helps you to work with God. Just pray and he'll show you if these apply to you. God bless you. Y'all have a great week.